Suspension of the grant of contract appointment. Office of the President, dated 2nd April 2025. Anyway, April, Bosumino de Tosso Mieno, a film Pinia Dununum, Anna, a free, a young man, Penia Sway, Crate, a free or buy. And Crate, a year, Mian Papa, Dr. Callistus Mahama, and Callistus Mahama, PhD, our year, Church for Penny, President, Secretary to the President, and I didn't such a secretary. Was it the grant of post-retirement contract appointment to retire? I'm sorry, maybe I make claim for an intifacha me. Or say the grant of post-retirement, thank you, contract appointment to retired public service staff has been suspended with immediate effect. 2. Consequently, all requests for such appointment will no longer be considered. Finally, kindly take note of this directive and ensure strict compliance. So, Krata win a babon thing. Krata naturally say, share in line with Ghana. Mranwa. What should be about compulsory retirement? Inti udin fisher do see no can be asono. You also call Jim. There are times in Swa where we me your fat. Say or retirement and also and share home. And even with the military and security service in the crampo a bit me contempt any idea. And see abra necrophobic kasa oshe minia ya war TV3 Johnny Hughes cry or program be also let the retirees go and let the young grow, something like that. And see like kasa bibre, I can say mabuno no boys they guess I wado Charlie I school nyaduma what they are saying to workokrats child senior where did they from day 1 to 60 years kwatenefie that would be so may say humanity. So when government brought that kind of kratano, I'm saying say okay, so when you are 60 years say humanity. So that must be put on record. Then there's a new directive from government, and let me say this: a policy is anything government does or government does not do. So whatever decision or indecision of government is a policy. Now, so this is re-engagement as Inspector General of Police. And here, the misunderstanding and a bone of contention is that's how I will say, will be 60 years, sir. Tuana so, Kofi. Nebane saying, Anna, you who know 60 years. Now the criteria about and to that re-engagement as Inspector General of Police. Now, senior, Yankesia Mame. Yankesia Kakramame. Garini Dos, Nyamion, SS, Breni Pabren, Garinkwa. I write to inform you that following the recommendation of the Police Council, and near can you go Facebook so you can join. Now, what do you feel about it? And so, Fabrani and came out. I want to inform you that following the recommendation of the Police Council and in accordance with the relevant provisions governing the administration of the Ghana Police Service, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic, has approved your re-engagement for an additional 2 years upon the attainment of the statutory retirement age in December 2025. 2. Your re-engagement takes effect from 28th December 2025. During this period, you shall continue to serve as the Inspector General of Police and discharge the duties and responsibilities attached to the office. 3. The President's decision reflects the Council's firm conviction that your continued leadership is essential to sustaining ongoing reforms, strengthening operational effectiveness, and ensuring stability within the Ghana Police Service at the critical period. Now, 4, you kindly requested to indicate your acceptance of this re-engagement in writing within 3 days upon receipt of this letter. Please accept, Mr. Inspector General. Is that it? Please accept, Mr. Inspector General, the assurances of the highest consideration of His Excellency the President. Very well. But you hear your sign, no be ankase, me di free kwa benyane by. Callistus Mahama, PhD, Secretary to the President, Anna or copy or Dema Christian Tete Yohunu, Inspector General of Police. Then the Secretary copied the Vice President, Jubilee House, and you know that the Vice President should be copied because she is the chairperson of the Police Council. So they copied her, and they copied Mian Papa, the Chief of Staff, Julius Debra, Jubilee House. Then they copied the Honorable Minister of Interior, Muntaka. Senebeya do all be in the known on this one. And then the question is, abaya momo say more extended will be contract beyond retirement age. Why this letter? And maybe I stand for correction because we have security experts, but I say that the little knowledge I'm gathering now and I'm passing share. You see, Kwam, I wish you could ankabeti menya the constitutional provision about appointing the police, the IGP. And you see, the constitution is clear. And granted in Pose, say ankani abai no krata na abai ni di kan de bai no. And toward the line of the constitution, because constitution no, any law, whether subsidiary or main, that is found to be inconsistent with the mother constitution shall be declared null and void. So the mother body, a constitution, any yina ye mamia or here so. Or say the president shall appoint an IGP. And don't forget, say, in this case, you know, the police council proposed, which is like conventional, then the president may, you know, accept and in the account. And this is where I want to say, Mema sa and Tiaseno any hormone adakakra. Or say the president shall appoint an IGP. And I come training your constitution, mommy. The point I am raising here in Ghana mine. What kind of constitution now? One said the president shall appoint a serving police officer or a retired police officer. Or say the president shall appoint an IGP. And that is why when you go to South Africa, the IGP is a civilian and not a security official. So the president can decide to say, so Otu Darko, tomorrow you are the next IGP. Because also the president shall appoint an IGP. In other countries, if you are president, you are bound to appoint a serving police officer to become your IGP. In Ghana, it is not categorically stipulated. Was it the president shall appoint an IGP? I'm not a lawyer. Let me also say that. But at least laws are founded on the basics of common sense. I mean, your lawyer, look, it's so tournament who I'm sorry, myself for my phone. I don't need to go to Yonki before I go no say Bruni be white man. What are they talking about the map? The issue of say president edikrate bi aba bonten say udru 60 years sa time no o retire yen 12 contracts no could be an respectfully an ordinary police officer. You are not an IGP. And note this, the position of IGP is a political position. Please, the position of IGP a political position and yes service position. They say obi o DCOP. And yes service position. They say obi o COP. And yes service position. They say obi o ASP. It's like the appointment of the chief of defense staff. Some of these things are political positions. So if the constitution says, and I'm so worried, say, producer, you are not able to get this thing for me. Try and get it for me. And maybe so you can go to the appointment of the IGP. It is there. Also, the president shall appoint an IGP. Finito. Whether the IGP is a retired officer or the IGP is a serving officer, the president shall appoint an IGP. The president can decide one day and say, Seydou Agongo, you are the next IGP. And he'll be following the... Okay, so let's do this. Article 202, Inspector General of Police. Or say Article 2021. The president appoints the IGP in consultation with the Council of State. So the Constitution makes it better. So it's not at the whims and caprices of the president, but all appointee, you must consult on 2022 as head of the Ghana Police Service. The IGP is responsible for its operational control and administration. Where 2023, while the president, with advice from the Police Council, has the power to appoint individuals to police service offices. This power can be delegated. Also, individuals. One can say he must appoint police officers. One can say he should appoint soldiers. Also, individuals. So I'm a civilian and I can one day become an IGP of Ghana. So the fact is, krata ba kwidi kan ba bontin. Na krata ne say, udi 60 years kofie. Na IGP we ya extending the 2 years no. Mr. A different thing. Where your political office and the constitution says the president shall appoint an IGP, whether he's a retiree or a serving officer. I beg you. And somebody We should not join the fray and just be part of the cacophony. It doesn't make sense to me. Right? Right? No, it's not Kwame. Green letter says, brah, come here and let's debate. Untimin to to two man name mame wa. Timin to two abuane ma park and so. Come and sit here. What kind of makabi? Green letter and hamwana. No, Kwame, my apostle man na yeninko. So please, that is one thing I wanted to settle. And Kwame, maybe 2 minutes, then I engage apostle on this West. Yes. So he's going to talk to that one. But let me finish this one. On this Wesley girls. Maybe many apostle didn't come. No, so apostle they on the meaning didn't come. I started free IGP and Sunday about the demonstration. But let me do this 2-minute thing. Wesley girls, Mr. Remo. On my team, you some dream man yet. And come, I mean, that's our girlfriend, Farida. Our girlfriend is saying, Rashida. Okay. Now, are you what I'm saying? And you're the girlfriend. Why? You should be proud of your girlfriend. Okay, see, I'm for additional one. Only Farida new. You know, Osha Krata at a point, women in a sign, and you can put that document on Facebook for us on fasting. And we memorandum of understanding agreed and adopted by government assisted and private mission schools. And Osha and Penyufua a sign Krata Anwa Omdoso Amedia mission. AME Zion Church, Anglican Church, Assemblies of God Church, Ghana Baptist, the Catholic Church, Evangelical Presbyterian Church, Office of the National Chief Imam, Methodist Church, Presbyterian Church, Salvation Army, Gabrison, Education, Police Education, blah, 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 blah. Say at least they will allow Yunianum and Muslimi for no, during fasting. Now, over baby, your circle under government assisted with no found to Facebook no more. Your circle baby under fasting. Or see on the issue of fasting and where resolutions are they pick the other time. Students should be allowed to fast. However, permission should be sought by parent, guardian from school, authorities, and requisite counseling provided before the period of fasting commences. Student will, however, abide by all school rules and regulations. Any health-related effects of the fast, on the other hand, are not the school's responsibility. Kwame, can I tell somebody as a Pan-Africanist and as a student of Pan-Africanism that God is not religious? God is neither a Christian nor a Muslim. And can I also add, Kwame, that the greatest religion, even though I'm a Christian, is love. That is the greatest religion. You can be a Muslim if you don't love your brother, it is nonsense. You can be a Christian if you don't love your sister, it's nonsense. This issue of mosque, same, church, same. Listen, gentlemen, how does that build a road? When it comes to issues of Islam and Christianity, me pen a meeting yaka. Because my dating Muslim, my dating Christian thing. To me guess anyone. It made the mechanical. Now, another question. Now say a Christo for no Muslim for no baby. Na so Muslim and I say me fasting. Like what does it take away from the school? School no story building no be 2 and be 1. Like what does it take? Especially when there is freedom of worship. We had the 1902 Constitution, and let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, every decision of our country, whether it's coming from the private quarters or national or government quarters, must never be inconsistent with the Constitution of Ghana. Assembly any Ghana mamra okuni afi apema hanko adu okunu ye no gbabra no sensem no ye nsem hu no. It doesn't matter if it is from the Islam world or from the Christian world. And the Constitution is clear. So there's freedom of worship. But Kwame, I think problem in Hanum, we are not able to find out whether or not some schools are within the secular parameters or they are within the mission school parameters. Because we have schools are Christians and a but they are assisted by government. Kwame, the moment we Article 25 a kasa about basic compulsory basic education, a kasa about education, and obia our right to education, obia our right to worship. And Say Ghana Constitution kasa about that. Then the question is, so the crack saying, aban no and a boss school no hoka for now. And the moment aban become no, it becomes secular. But we can't also forget to say, enya aban this is a school no, a mission school. It said me a Methodist, not my sister mission school now. I want to inculcate in my children the values of a Methodism, if there's a word like that. The matter them can't say. So then I'm asking, Oko school be to say Amedia, Kwam, the Amedia, do they have a place for church? I don't know. Amedia Secondary. Do they have a place for church? Say some when you difficult matter, hey, you can't quench them when you're say Amedia for no need place for church there, then I'll be surprised say on person Methodist for your place for church for more senior. But the point I'm making, ladies and gentlemen, is that we the Muslims are the brothers and sisters of Christians, the Christians are the brothers and sisters of Muslims. And if you ask me, government should come in and build more schools. And maybe let me use this opportunity also to encourage my brother and sister Muslims. Please build a lot of schools. Build a lot of schools. You can get a lot of interventions of Turkey, interventions of Saudi Arabia, of the United Arab Emirates, of Qatar. Let them, because I think that when you have more schools, you can churn out more values. The Christian mission schools think say where your school, it is so a by subvention you can, and Methodist is so ready to take care of themselves. In any case, a by private school be a centem, unlike the mission schools themselves. So it's not as if say government has become a god in taking care of the schools. Methodists can take care of their schools, Presby can take care of their schools, inter alia. In that same vein, you can have the Islamic world that can also take care of their schools like they're taking care of Ahmadiyya. Where in your case, and also I find you trainer the hey settle case. Apostle. Send me no mania case.
But you see, when it comes to religion,
yeah,
it is very deep. And it's also, as we said, that God is not a religious.
Dabi. Even Jesus is not a Christian. Can you imagine? He doesn't know anything about Christianity. Or you see how they lived in Antioch. Their lives were like, okay.
He's not, but the fact is, it is something that's why sometimes I always say is that Christianity is a way of life. Or Christianity is your experience with a divinity. Do you understand? Because when you go there, it is a very broad thing. Questions will be asking, because also can simply say the Muslims and the Christians and whatever. You know, in the missions that came to settle here or in the other places, the missionaries believe in
me patro mo me pagya de in kosoro no ano no o pagya da bi nya ho no the kasa no I'm straining to hear. I think it's better. Yes, it's better. So just get close.
Okay. Now, the missionary believes in impacting life in terms of impacting communities. That is why it is not only the word of God, but they try to establish schools. So you realize, Catholic, for instance, they establish a lot of schools. Anglican, they establish schools. And Mikaipa, those days in Chamaroling's time, that time, Honorable not our mayor, he's my father.
That's where.
Now your mayor, Tema mayor, Accra mayor, Tema.
Okay.
Now he insisted. He insisted. Nyamashite. Honorable Nyamashite.
Or somebody greater Accra.
Greater Accra. He insisted, said every church should have school. You realize some of the things curriculum is not most fancy. They insisted. So to and it's not about, but what you instilled into the people is what matters. Same with me school. I have my curriculums. I have my whatever. Sometimes the church instilled so many things in them. Right. The Muslims also do the same. But me, I always say is that whether you were Muslim, whether you were Christian, at the end of the day, when you look at the faith, it's slight differ, but it's like we are all journeying towards one God, and I see you as a brother, I see you as a sister, whether I'm a Christian, whether I'm a Muslim, I see you as a brother. So that cordial thing should be there.
Okay.
Do you understand? That is what I mean.
And it's there. It's there.
Yeah, and we should build it well, because listen, we should build it well. We may think that it's there, but it might be.
So my issue is this.
If it is there, if it is there, when you go to schools,
yes.
I remember those days. There now, we said
Mayafi,
I'm from Khadija, whatever.
They have Khadija, the Prophet Muhammad.
Habib, Hajjado.
Hijab.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember there's a lady that was beaten. Say, why do you put on that thing? Yeah. You understand? And those days it wasn't allowed.
So Apostle, maybe issue ni say your mission school sir, a Christopher school. Na ye ma a Muslim for baby. Say monsum munyame. A drum fast amonye. Na the same country na Christopher ni yesan. Muslim schools so the same media. Ensu si church. No monso ka say monsum munyame. A drew monsum fast amonya. What do we lose?
We doesn't lose anything.
So it's just understanding.
No, we doesn't. But you see,
yes,
I've told you that is the core. That is the conception. That is the precept and the concept of the school. But we don't. It doesn't lose. When Turkey, you dare not to mention Christ there. Turkey, even though that is where Paul did his work. Paul, is it Antioch?
But we have churches in Turkey.
No, but it's silence. What I say, a silence. The Mizan or the Muslim whatever has really dominated. It is sometimes when it comes to that area, I slow down on that.
Don't slow down. We are just being hypocrite, Apostle.
No, hypocrite.
Apostle, let me come.
The reason I slow down.
Apostle, let me connect you to Nigeria. I'm giving you an example for Nigeria. I'm giving an example. Now you go to Nigeria, a Christopher call Muslims in chain. Muslims in call a Christopher in chain.
It is that place.
No, I'm coming. I'm making.
I went to Maiduguri. Listen.
I'll finish. Then you come in, please, respectfully. Christy 40 baby, a Muslim 40 baby, and yet every day there is war, there is fight. You come to our country, with all your software intimating guys, guess anymore. Yes, sir.
Oh, the people to my guys,
Kwame Kwachi guess, Kwame Kwachi producer, the guy Muslim. Even though what happens in Nigeria, so be at Nafam, any Hanuman, we are bonded, and I think that it's better we maintain the peace.
You can date a Muslim, you are a Christian, you can date a Muslim, it doesn't spoil anything.
Like producer is doing.
No, you can date a Muslim, it doesn't spoil anything. Put me on record. You were Christian, you were stand Christian. You can date a Muslim, it doesn't spoil anything.
That's right.
Look, don't let it be. Let us discriminate. In fact, we should. When you do that, you are not helping the country. Okay. You can date a Muslim.
Now they flip from me.
Fine. The date Muslim doesn't matter. If you school with a Muslim, it doesn't matter. I've schooled with a Muslim.
That's right.
I've done with a Muslim. I've dated a Muslim before.
Apostle,
yes, and it's nothing bad. Once when you see something, I don't see her as an enemy. She doesn't see me as an enemy. But you see that Nigeria issue.
Okay.
Politicians
all right.
Because I went to Maiduguri. The Maiduguri is the northern part.
Tell the Boko Haram for
yes, that place. But now, sorry. See, once I got break loose, better Nipanda ho. See, Nipanda ho saying I'm like 2 because see, it was a ram for me to stand do that thing in between. No,
Obanisha won them. And on 9 back, we said about.
Let me see, break. Hey, alarm.
Wow.
It was a serious matter. It was a serious matter. The one that invited me said, Apostle, I'm in trouble. So, he said, we have to go quickly and apologize and whatever, do whatever. that program that day is because all places that I did about 2 days then I left. Oh, and yes, sir, we cannot flow. We should flow. As for Nigeria, don't go there. They believe in that, and the politicians use that thing for their own selfish.
So let's come home. Let's leave Nigeria.
And so Ghana is not like that. Yeah. Ghana, what you say? The chief imam went to church.
Yes.
So a Christian can go to the mosque. You can visit them. But people have been going to.
So that's what I'm saying.
That people have been going to Sopeni Rolling Steady. No, Rolling Steady. Sopeni Rolling Steady. Evangelist Rolling Steady. Superb. He and Chief Imam.
Okay, so Ajinasari.
Yeah, he's very, very close. And the Chief Imam spokesperson. Anas, whatever.
Yes, yeah.
They are very close. They are very close. So what is this? We should be one.
So that is the point I'm making. Say, sir, and Kabomni Amayasumji. Now we have become an envy of the world. Yeah. Then Christian mission schools should not fear giving our brothers and sisters a place to worship. Muslims mission schools should not fear giving.
No, there should not be restricted. There should be allowed things to happen.
That's what I'm saying.
In fact, we are no. Time go and pray. Oh, say Achimota, there was an issue that came up that said the Rastafarian guy been I'll call court winning.
That's right.
That guy, I learned he came up with fine color.
Exceptional.
Yes, it's such a person family school.
Exceptional.
So that teacher that or who as that master that did that thing should answer questions. Thank God the court ruled. Well, say the parents were not strong enough. They could have ruled over him. And now the excellent job here.
Okay.
So we should encourage that thing to happen. And then what is wrong with that?
Apostle, it's a good note to end. So let's leave the religious matter there. We will continue to be brothers and sisters, and nothing can.
I think the producer wasn't happy at all. Oh, it's not happy.
No. In fact,
he's not happy with my statement.
No, you've made a beautiful statement. No, you're happy, Sese. Oh, happy. He's okay. Okay, or try say Benya Christian Council and don't limit it to Christian Council. Offer Christian Council from any Muslim mission also.
You know my stand with them.
No, on phone. So please let's do the IGP briefly. That Nayemra the demonstration. Yeah.
Constitution and state say whether the person is 60 years.
No.
70 years. He can appoint an IGP
in consultation.
So, based on the merits, based on the Juma Waye. But you see, on a political platform, people make so many statements.
Okay.
Just to win votes or score marks. So, if you hold somebody statement on a political platform, it doesn't hold. Because listen, on a political platform, people say so many things. But what I say?
But the first one, it wasn't made on a political platform.
Oh, what's that? Okay, I say.
No, we need power.
No, can say. No, okay, I say. No, I won't win power. Okay, I say. They were saying something. Say, you will not renew your give you extension.
Power.
But you see, even if he made that statement,
yes,
that is why it has Council of State. You are president. You have made a
Let's
statement.
put on record. They didn't just make a statement. They wrote officially.
Yes. Whether they wrote official or not. They have Council of State. Do you know the reason you have Council of State? Whatever you do, the Council of State go through and they call it to order. My brother, and Mr. President, what you wrote, go back and change it. And you have to go back. Say it's not constitution. And then in your Bible, in your Bible, like I say, but what I say, what do you say Bible? Me, people always say I'm careful because people say, I'm setting agenda. I don't know want to go to the demonstration. I mean, whole lot of issues.
No, but the demonstration said we even plan here, but into why is in order. Into agenda, senior. The right thing must be done.
So you see, say Watrona maybe we're correcting the mistake. We shall accept it. Your honor is a fantastic. If you don't know, let me tell you.
No, we can't put words in the mouth of the presidency. They didn't say anywhere say a mistake.
No, what I mean is say,
so it's
I'm not putting words, but what I mean is say, so also what can't say.
Yes.
And he has done differently.
That's what some people are saying.
And let me say, whatever you do, whatever one does, he goes. That's why you have pillow. all the dream, maybe the decision I took initially, this is what I have to do. I've changed it. There's nothing wrong with you changing or correcting a statement. But what else? There's nothing wrong. But you see, you look at the person pedigree. When you look at your own pedigree, superb. Now, when you say you come pa, like you're only supposed to do IGP before Dampare.
So we senior.
The bed or a senior, or Jumano, far better than Dampare. And then Dampare equal no. So if they've given such a person I'm embarrassed. Well, let me tell you. Okobarasa, you see the senior officers around. Wouldn't they give them rooms around? They give them room because of experience they have, so they can impart into the young officers. Oh, so the senior officers, we need them around. So 2 years now, President Ahmad you will know. You also should make sure say he will groom serious officers, whereby the job will be perfect. Oh, you're good, but he should not say okay, the 2 years I will not do anything, because we assess him that 2 years for sure. We must go beyond political whatever and hold people accountable. That is one of the reasons I did this demonstration. Hold them accountable.
But another question is to say, to avoid controversy, not presidency intimate Obibia to appoint as an IGP, but to extend, because to say and people have different opinion. It is some person a bit raising controversy and treat him differently. Must it always be your own? Can't you have any other person to be IGP to avoid any controversy?
Oh, that's why I say looking at maybe your own pedigree,
yes,
and his experience, maybe it cannot be compared with other people. But what I say, maybe, all said, beauty lies in the eyes of beholder.
Okay.
So maybe the president have seen no, looking at things. He did. I believe so. He did that in consultation with some people. He didn't just get up.
The president.
Yeah, I believe so.
Of course, it's the police council that proposed.
Yes,
and would have done that in consultation with the Council of State.
That's right. So the Council of State maybe decide, let us give the man an extension based on his experience.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I read the constitution.
So we should not politicize this.
Yes.
It's we look at what he has done in the police service. Look, we need to build our nation. Take away politics. The moment we vote, politics should be out. And let us support whoever is doing. Me, for instance, that doesn't mean that even if I love NDC, that doesn't mean that if NDC does something wrong, I will talk.
Yes.
No, then I've been hypocrite.
Yes.
I will criticize when it's due.
Just NDC.
Oh yes, but that me, I've declared my stand over. People knows that I'm from Mama already. Me, I don't hide it. But the fact is, it is not somebody who has engineered or motivated me to do this demonstration protest. That is what I want to say.
I know Crampo the issue. We NDC na we being who
I will say it.
And say you can't demonstrate.
I will say it. I will say it today.
I love Mahama, but one or two because I say it.
Yes, of course. So we all prayed, we all fought, we all did it for Mahama because I know he would deliver.
Yeah.
So the fact say, Your Excellency, in a nice way.
That's right.
I tell you what is going on.
Yeah.
Well, me share, Kiseja, so no. Your Excellency, this man Obehow.
Okay, so you have set the tone into the document.
Okay, this man Obehow.
Like what motivated
I look at the whole thing.
Yeah.
I look at the whole thing. Even when they established the OSP, now initially I questioned the whole issue. And a lawyer be catching so he said one way like a mass production, like a division of labor, maybe to fast track cases or to fast track investigation. That is what that lawyer told me. I feel it's now I'm from Martin Amidu.
It's maybe about Facebook the demonstrations no ebi ego hono odem senkrofo eniabre the OSP must go maybe I'm a shepherd and ha me meant me enjoying this demonstration. I would have been part of the leaders. I would have come close to software. I would have held his hand so that together we press home proper justice. And so but that's it. I mean that's it. and I'm happy say man of God.
Wow. No, I'm just saying that people were following. Yeah, my trip, but it's like now I've seen that. You see, hey, then people love me.
Yeah, it's a higher craft film. We video exclusive. We know, baby.
Wow.
Fantastic production.
My trip, but it's like
yeah.
now I see because you know what, me like an Uncle Nam. When Martin, and thank God for Martin Cable.
He came.
Wonderful.
He said on TV3 he would come. Anyway.
Wonderful. The man came. He motivated me. Yeah. Apostle, you can do it. Thank you. Go ahead. Yeah. Thank God for Mugabe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mercy was there.
Mercy Mugabe. They gave me the support. They encouraged me. Men Bibia, Massa call. And I said, no, I will finish it. I told them, I do baby now. Do ya by a boca. By your mate.
I can't remember.
Maboka.
I know one thing. So over demonstration.
Maboka.
Offer speakers.
Hey, the sound alone, the car, the track alone, and the media houses. Hey, other things. You go here, you grant interviews and whatever. You.
I can't for by.
I can't for by. But class.
I'm just solid.
I'm on just solid. Patrol. No, Philip handled that area.
Okay.
But I don't think that we.
Solid.
Yeah.
We are professional journalists.
That's right. That's right. TV3 doesn't take anything from us. Nothing. Nobody takes it.
But we can't speak for TV3.
Okay.
In fact, class media group. We are professional journalists.
No. Oh no, you guys are good because even yesterday, make you feel. Yesterday for security reasons, the Papa babies on the you understand. Then the packet can't work, baby. I'm so no. Let me do one or two things somewhere, a friend's place. The buyer, no. It's like the bonnet, no. It be. I'm so maybe it would be me precious is brand. Me spacky can which you know. Many can but you can see some antimantiaso. Slowly, because a bit to make a break work.
You suspect foul play? I suspect foul play. That's how they for God and why we are used that.
Me sorry. Oh, they be Chairman. For God and country.
Jesus is with you.
Before but before both to you.
Say Jesus.
Jesus. I'm telling you that. Jesus going to be the Francis will come in. But of fine change.
Well, you know for one time.
You're talking to the apostle. And the baby, you have to use wisdom. But what I say, I think I'm making my conversation.
That's right.
So these are some of the things that happen sometimes, you know. But you see, Martin issue, Kizetabe issue is a problem for me.
Why? I didn't know it's okay.
Yeah, mature petitions now mature training now. Me, I went through, I wrote, I gave it to a lawyer, he corrects some of the things, pass this, but later I sat down and I it's nice, mature so many things. Boom. Yeah. First one I made my friend say, mature you say, he demonstrated bad faith.
How?
Watch this. In his interview with KSM, I say. He saw Kenneth Furata go. You realize that Kenneth Furata is leaving this nation, and we couldn't. He said, we couldn't do anything. We try all means. You don't own. Listen, you own. Even though the person appoints you, but two people you own them allegiance. You own the person, and also you own Ghanaian's allegiance. It is if you are patriotic enough, or you are good citizen. Or someone who want well-being of the nation, quickly you organize a press conference. I try my best to stop this. This is my intel. He's still in town. He want to leave. I'm trying my best to stop this. And then I'm to that time even Ghanaians who come back home, I could make sure say uncle. But you've kept this thing for all this while.
Also, who second for that?
Yeah, he said it on the KSM show. I petition all these things.
Kwame, have you what notice it?
He said it.
Or say, or can override permission if you're the then chief of staff. The time now can override a not part of no power.
It was a transition period now.
But not your swear President Mahama.
No.
So how do you blame
I am
Christian Jabin?
No, you don't understand.
Especially when he doesn't work with immigration.
No,
why
you don't understand.
Okay.
That is why I said you owns the one who appoints you.
Okay.
And also you owns the whole nation allegiance. Listen, come and tell us. Do press conference. Yeah, you see all these things against you.
Okay. Maybe I'll catch that.
Can you say against no?
I'm getting there.
Ghana will forgive him. Listen, don't allow politicians to lead you. They will lead you astray. Oh, I'm trying to stop him, but this Ghanaians, fellow Ghanaians, this and that. Then we know it's on record. But right now, you're pushing. Now we do people say, and we know this going, but we try all the means and whatever. Manas Azuri said that it's a lie. What is a Manas Azuri can come up with something? Yeah. It's a lie. Manas Azuri has exposed in one way or the other.
Maybe the OSP, the ordinance member, I'll be biased, but I just want to be a professional to ask you all the questions.
No.
Maybe I'm sir office. No, I have a chance.
Yes.
But I want to be professional.
Also, one way or the other, I started say it's a duplication of duties.
Okay.
That office, Yoko is there. Why don't you dissolve that office, empower Yoko to work? What is OSP for? But you see, Lenin, they also said that, well, a division of labor, we should do like fast track, whatever. But then sometimes, I feel that either it should be dissolved.
I disagree with him.
Because either it should be dissolved or reformed. But you see, the way things are going.
And then the OSP, Yoko
can't do it.
NIB,
CID,
SFO.
Can't do it. And then and at the end of the budget allocation, it's a problem. Budget allocation, it's a problem. You understand? What I mean, I'm a citizen, a concerned citizen. I'm a convener. I'm a whatever you can use. But I'm telling you, sir, Yoko, Mr. President, go back, go look into Yoko, give them all the resources, build it up, build the state institution very well. Look at them and say, we are independent. Independent where? Even Chief Justice have been sacked. Who are you? Independent where?
But it's true, they are independent.
They are independent what? They are independent when it comes to investigation. They are independent when it comes to investigation. It means that nobody should influence.
Okay.
But they are not independent when it comes to issues. Scrutinizing. We can criticize you. The fact that you are independent doesn't mean we can criticize you. Listen, criticism is a stepping stone to your next level in life. Your critics are your teachers. You must understand life. Criticism is a stepping stone to your next level in life. Your critics are your teachers. Every day there must be a lesson for you. So you should embrace criticism.
And to say who second offerata, and what is second offerata, Econobian friend. And I went to a press conference. I'm from Furiata and went in a way spinko.
I'll show you that you are demonstrating bad faith.
How?
Number two. Baba.
Okay.
Number two. On to me and comparative. I've stated somewhere here. We stated one the bad cooperation with what they call. I stated somewhere here.
You can read that portion if you get it.
Yeah, I can read that portion to you. I'm coming.
Okay, so whilst you search for it, Mayan Kayati for Sahaya Accra FM 100.5 Jumadi in the Citizen Show meeting Edinana Otu Darko Apostle and a lady demonstration run OSP must go. And
lack of cooperation with other state institutions in Ghana. Fight against corruption.
Lack
of cooperation with other state institutions in Ghana.
To fight corruption.
Yes. One.
Okay.
One say a troll letter, a chief of staff about this extradition issue.
Yes.
Now, Article 88 of the Constitution talks about the powers the Attorney General has. Now, he works right under the Attorney General. So if he has anything, he report to the Attorney General. Now, when to me Anko, he go to Chief of Staff. Chief of Staff also gave the letter to Attorney General. Attorney General Dominica Eni told him to bring the docket and two of your investigators. You couldn't do it.
No, so
okay. When to me about Kebashimene, Yehovah. Look, is there a fight between you? Are they fighting? When two elephants fight, who suffers?
But you remember, say afternoon or your presser. I'm okay, say, and yes, say AB. Now on person the docket be a Attorney General. name our international partners are almost feeding with information regarding Kenoforiata.
Jesus Christ, my brother,
information that was his point.
My brother. International partners. We are talking about this.
No, but you're talking about extradition order. It takes international partners before Oforiata will be extradited. And,
let me tell you something. This extradition you are talking about, it will be very, very difficult. Do you know the reason why? If Oforiata has investments at US,
okay,
the president at US will look into his interest. When he go, will he lose it? Will the country lose it? So when you sir, ebia, so man kwan se mo ma fa no kwa. O we juma ana whatever wo ho no ma. President no wo ho no. Anhwe ya, obe prevent move. Na two, say extradition no. Kenoforiata lawyers can go to court and contest it. Any juma, until enye nasem. Maybe 2 years, 3 years, they change. Oh, until you have already caused the harm. I just want you to write a letter and leave. This is, I've done resting. Simple. Nobody is trying to say, I don't have personal hatred. I don't have a problem with you. This is not personal. No. What you've done, let me tell you, the same Oforiata. Dissolution of the banks, I stated. Look, you dissolved the banks. That banks no dissolve, you know. It was a personal hatred. It was out of hatred. Listen to me. Can you throw the baby with the bathing water? You can do that. It is even there's a problem. Indum bank here indum ondika. Mumona mudi induka. Nyama bebre si papa.
Yes ondika, but na omo de ka bebre anka mu tua ya. Wait me sort out the discrepancies.
Thank you. Till I don't go and change. Bondholders.
Okay.
You borrowed to the extent that he borrowed to the extent that they were not able to. They refused to give loans again. Then in conform bra, amaye savings. 24. Minia. Eja. Membe stress sika. Awo me maho. Sa sika we na mbehwe mo ho me beto eduro. Now say what do want start to so. Somebody sweat. He's a wicked man.
OSP.
Yes. I am talking about the fact that he allowed this wicked man to go. That's all.
Okay, that's the connection.
That's the connection. He allowed him to go. You see, also my statement, I can say there must be a commission. Commission must be
set up
so that even the president, the ex-president, must ask for cause for questions. Rollins
Akufo-Addo
should be called for questions.
Yeah, Rollins appear before a commission.
But Rollins appear before a commission. So what excuse me to use my word. Excuse me to use that word.
A former president.
It's a former president.
Yeah.
But Rollins also was called to appear before a commission.
In fact, Rollins cried the whole. Omu keteli ne was it the protocols?
I'm telling you,
to kind of but normal place. Can you imagine
this? You did this to Rollins. When the Rollins and Debe Meka, they me who say Rollins Akufo-Addo family. Now say, Papa, it is a dangerous move you've done.
Both physical and spiritual.
Papa, you've caused big harm to yourself. Papa, where? Let me tell you something. I said this, I'll say it again. If you fight me, or if you betray me today, and 10 years you come back, I will meet again, and you give me water, I will not drink it.
Okay.
You are a potential killer. You can kill me. I don't know why Ron is too so low for this.
But Apostle, turning attention to baby kakra. Musu say, I mean, OSP Krampo de bimu na eka say abayan no, enye bimu na eka. The former government and they appointed no. And the bimu eka say ono kro ne Kenoforiata or ties kakra or ne Gabi Ochidako or ties kakra. And so forth and so on. For now, whether or not no kreno, they remain allegations. But Attorney General Dominica in the and their he's also inundated with plethora of cases. By now, Kranka, you're convicted to be Kranka no counsel. Of course, he doesn't have the power of conviction. His is to prosecute. Now, judge not convict any idea. But so far, so many cases are by or so can was no crown. And according to him, he need time to adduce very watertight evidence. A quarter, you know.
I know.
So the point is that I didn't know what the pressure air to OSP so. And not Attorney General who has the power, largely the biggest power of prosecution.
What say? Osha didn't know. I think the Ken is a target.
Ken Ofriata. He's the target.
Yes, sir. If I say target, maybe I like enemy, but Ken has caused a lot of harm. So it's like everybody wants him to answer to certain questions. What can I say? His own party, the MPs. There's
about 88 of them.
80. They say no, Ken is a problem for them.
So you know.
And you know. So you realize, say, Onankasano, there's a problem. Oh. Now, Dominic Kaini, I know he's one of the best lawyers I know. Very solid lawyer. But
are you satisfied with his job so far?
I think he's slowing down. That one there, I can say it. I think he's slowing down. But the other day, he had a press conference. I listened to him. And the other one that they should not. I have a problem with this kind of, is it plea bargain or that thing? I mean, make to me again $100 million. I will invest it 10 years to 4 years to come. Make to me back. I can give you your money back. I benefited. Look, that plea bargaining. We should not go there. That thing should be you playing free home. Listen, you can't. You remember 2001? Ibrahim Adam Juan Pepra Sepayanki, Mr. Sepayanki, Mr.
Sepayanki, is it Minister of Health? Sepatish, Zobe Health.
Yeah. Listen, Ibrahim Adam was Juan Pepra was the finance minister. But then they were jailed for negligence, causing financial loss to the state. They've not chopped many money. Negligence.
Even Abuga Pele.
Listen, negligence. And why do we say that? Where does the canteen bring the money and go scot free?
Victor Solomon.
Where does the canteen bring the money and go scot free? When you jail them, it will serve as a deterrent to people. Say, hey,
plea bargain doesn't make sense. It doesn't
make sense at all. That thing, Mama, I beg you without Mr. President, I beg you without.
I can't answer Mama Bre. So it's good you are.
I beg you without due respect. Someone with the emotion here, me money say a bukata, a strategy. Politicians, all the loans they borrowed in tell me what they've done with the loans. Today, me and you are going to pay it.
That's right.
Me and you are going to pay it. It's a problem for us. Now you say, plea bargain. It is when the scan be half of that.
And Apostle,
hey.
Office of the Special Prosecutor don't know Scrabby and now Special Prosecutor can see Ejabini in if you never for front show.
He said Ejabini must go, number one. Dissolve it or you reform it.
Okay, into ODN say yeah, private my reform but not with Kisi Ejabini. No, yours is that Kisi Ejabini should go.
2, dissolve it. Because when you look at it, it's a duplication of duties. Either you empower Yoko. You read the petition. Either you empower Yoko to do it, give all the resources, the budget, whatever to Yoko. Let Yoko do the fantastic job and dissolve that OSP. Fine. If Yoko said maybe the duty will be so much on me, let us do what we call we can still establish the OSP and strengthen OSP where put somebody who can prosecute, who can investigate. Then we know we are going forward. Okay,
finally, I think one area so you rent me fee the structures of government. I think the popular ones are the executive, the legislature, the judiciary. One a president, one a speaker of parliament, and the one the chief justice. And we know that there separation of powers. Obia quantum chronia there. So I don't pay attention to this area. Say senior president the public tribunals, which are in our laws anyways, and the fast track high court in India. Yen shemukena because emfa senior kisia jabin be ejuma. Emfa senior attorney general ayeni be ejuma. It must take some certain judge to give a verdict. And in our case, the court is inundated with so many cases. And to say, as some who hear no kwa na yetu ashada next month. We want 4 years now. So don't you think the time is ripe and the time is now? Say your best senior president. So we have fast track tribunals, those things.
And American also mama can ask them. I think the fast track courts have to be whether it be strengthened or that tribunal have to be set well. Now, handle political or criminal cases, corruption cases, so that we fast track all these things fast. Because if we don't take a better time, what I say, it's now 4 years will come that you've not been able to prosecute or you're not able to achieve anything. But what I say, so that one I think we should work on that area. The fast track court have to be intensified. All these things have to be. Maybe the case score within 2-3 months, we should finish the case. That means that it can be daily sitting, or can be whatever.
Yeah, the baby. Kisia Jabin, do next year by this time. No go see a special prosecutor. How would you feel and what will you do?
Well, anyway, I've acted as a good citizen, and I made a statement that if I don't see anything within 2-3 months, I'll hit the street again. So, well, I'm fighting for a good cause. If the president is up to the president. That's why I petitioned him. So it's up to him to consider the petition.
Why not the petition?
Some are Muslim. So it is up to him to consider or reject it. If he rejects it, then personally I will know where he stands. I will have a person, though I'm for him, but I will know that fine. And I don't think that he will reject it. For John Mahama that I've studied for long, I don't think he will do that. But anyway, he will do all this in consultation with the Council of State. There are a lot of people, you understand? So it's not going to be a one-man job. He can't just sit down here alone and take that decision, you understand? But if it works for us, fine. If it doesn't, we thank God we've done our job.
Apostle, last words. Posterity
will judge all of us.
Thank you for coming to say.
My last word is my last word is posterity to judge them. Look, we are fighting. And yes, nobody is an angel here. We are not saying that corruption will be dealt with totally, but it should not be alarming. It should not go higher to the extent that maybe everybody will be complaining. At least if you occupy the public office, be mindful the way you go about things. Now, what we are doing, I'm fighting for a good cause. But one day, as I said, posterity will judge all of us. One day, I'll be vindicated.
And that's it. Apostle Lady, no demonstration, the OSP must go. And maybe he...
Hey, please, let me say something. Pacho, for what I did, in fact, let me make it clear to everybody here on your airwaves. No political motivation that went on.
But do you even need to explain?
I don't. No, because it's going on.
No.
So
maybe
questions have been asked.
Apostle, because maybe you are coming to the fray of politics. Let me also advise. Where at this here, nobody can make me an Nobody can make me an NPP. My NPP. Me want me former station. Yes, me NPP. Me what this station? Yes, me NDC. I don't care what somebody thinks.
That's right.
What I care is say my people must have good roads. They must have good hospitals. They must have food to eat. The economy must stabilize. To hell with what you think.
Yes.
So don't explain. You have no explanation. Don't waste your time. Yes, who NDC me? Are you better than John Mahama?
I am NDC. I don't discuss that for but politician be na ma sikase me maza me kwa me ye dwuma kwa
for politician o ma skaje na bring me be yanko ye.
And two also me I'm going to hit the street also in the next year. I'm going to hit the street also on this national cathedral thing. We don't need cathedral for anything. Let us go and build schools, dormitories. We don't need cathedral.
Apostle now saying here cathedral.
Wait, what are talking about? We don't need cathedral.
Apostle.
I'm telling you, we don't need cathedral.
Don't need the cathedral.
The nation doesn't need cathedral.
As an apostle?
I'm telling you, don't go anywhere. The nation doesn't. Listen, $58 million. Where did they use the money for? You left foundation. 97. You left foundation there. You were disgraced. I will do demonstration on this matter. Who you suffer no this? Come them.
More fire.
Who you suffer no this? Lady the cost financial. You be them. I don't care whoever you are.
More fire. Who you
I
suffer?
don't care whoever you are.
Who you suffer with this car?
Who be them?
More fire.
Who you suffer no this? Over them. I'm telling you.
No
and then I will fire you. I'm telling you. I will fire you.
Kaish.
I will fire you. Yeah, Nasa Cathedral. You get the guts to go and stand at the Jubilee and say, we came here because of the Nasa Cathedral. Hey!
Who you suffer with this car?
Hey! Over them. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You read the cars, as if God has not called us.
As if you suffering with this car.
As if over them. What being cars as if say yeah, boy, I'm cheating. I'm not afraid.
Cars.
The kind of lifestyle something as if God has not even called us. Yo,
car only been in the house.
Oh, now me say me can go. I say me can. I don't have a problem with that. I'm content with whatever I have. But you see, don't try to be like I am a father. I am a father. I am a father. 90-something million dollars.
But this
what are father?
These are your bishops, your spiritual fathers.
Oh, back where this guy go. We this guy. Ebusapeni this guy ada on cancel. Ebusapeni ye ada on cancel ana efi
na say ni aka nyina modi. When e be dem na so for when.
Oh!
And
one said there was a name that was missing. Man.
Kaish.
When
e be dem.
Also, what they came out with some Kusi
Buatin, yeah. Also for Kusi Buatin.
Say I'm papa obedem. Let me tell you something. I'm saying it. Put my record.
Okay.
Put my record.
It's you.
Me, I am saying it. On authority note. Dr. Opokunyina. He will call for questions.
Pentecost for penny.
I'm telling you, I would say nobody should just will use the church against Mama. Use the church. Let's see. Now it's no more about you're preaching for members to take. Members are reasoning now. Oh, to me, you see Sika. Say you're funny out. Make us with this car. But as a chairman of this thing, what should I send number we are costing? You've caused financial loss. Of course. You have to be jailed straight. Where you wanna? Oh, Masa. I'm a Church of Pentecost product. Okay. Me a Church of Pentecost product. That's it. Me, my mensaje say. Me found penfencing. Apostle Akwamu. Apostle Sansomo. Me found penfencing. I'm a Church of Pentecost.
It is but say Pentecost. Say penyophobia. I don't know if it's true. Pa GM Chow say odi GM way and panishu bia jai bi kra so mesi cathedral no. Well, that's advice to
let me tell President John Mahama. If you allow these leaders to influence you, you lose trust that Ghana has for you.
It's enough. Many can say through the instrumentality of the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Mame Linda Oku, and through the instrumentality of the MC of Okankwe North, Honorable Baja, a yes street light, Anka Kane Unam, Achimota Forester, Usruno, Oma fixes street light. And this is what we want. And this is the scorecard. Yeah, watch it. Say, once upon a time, na Achimota, Ofa, and Tamho no more aqua copy with new planner. Untimenko. Become ne soon can be the bedroom war. You be kind, but boy and crew. Ama, ya Honorable Minister Advinisiso. Honorable Baja, MC Befianum, or may you say, Honorable Minister Eman about 50 boxes of street lights. Samibwa, and yet, but it is so beautiful. Say, at least we have a listening government. And Kwame, yeah, queer nimino. You be videos nibi. We yan ye kuchaye. Eti look obia opa koko fa achibota anadwo. Eho esring. Ni aka say yempe security fobi. Bia because police station honum. Almost be petrol according to Honorable MC. Yes sir engagement no. Eti sa akwanya no bi. Ana yede mema yenuanom mo amusu tie. Ebi obi die street light kwam. Ebi obi die Commander Sugar Factory. Meme die abiti hei, me die anka saglemi. Ya menim say di nyuma bibiri beba. So menim say kwam ye kwesi ana say yambo ne ma ba ko mienu so na Yes, we are na yasiamba because Wesley Girls in Sensamino Hodumwa Ibidi ho and Komo and special prosecutor and so no one who a demonstration set one corner that make rampo M1 very well. But Yanko Laboni na yenna old school for that say this Saturday. Come na me too, and that's another scorecard. You see, me, I am interested in scorecards, achievement, and a certain thing, right? You're fixing street lighting, will be over far chimata hubia, will be whom say light to her. It is the scorecard. I am a kind of buying way, and which let's say a buying okasawuti. Because a Saturday we and a doctor Kofi Annan, any a year producer Kwame Kwachi, Saturday no pay. You try me na mechri. And I watch let's say a year laboni. And my friend beat it fem. And look, me omo kano na eye me din se mejedi. Say in the heart of Accra, in the heart of the city. Look, what I can kwaya me ho, ama saman kwaya benya baby. You talking about Laboni, man? Laboni na Kromeska 40. Laboni cantonment, you know, East Airport. Those areas. It say a bus say bibi sa ho no mo. Not me dwene ho etiase ana enye. But the truth is that son on it here. Enti say Kwame mo so kwan ya ama Kwame de odi to ye dofu anim ma me lodi na Mahama no futabra ba obi anoma no ma me oni size okurum ha ahofa ewurade wo be yiri ntimi kanfo enye yi na emum anokwasem say we are proud to have you as a mother. Because me say efutu pa what the man President John Dramani Mahama ana de bia mani nya adwemetie ne adwempa so be koso asum Ghana da no mefa eye pokwase kwansu kwam menya kura kameda e kwa da so sei tum na makai ye free tia obodom be capital ta na jene be kokumasi jo be kudi congress ai e kwa na esutum because some 809 million Ghana cedis. Honorable Otu Forcing made it available through the Minister of Roads and Highways. Amene bibia ay kama ewo sa kwan so. Eti ya ma me de yetene so a ya sorry na Kwame so da na mete enyuma na Lodina Foundation ye na mo bo ho dawro. I think we should give more prominence to that woman. Not because she's first lady. No. The things Lodina Mahama continues to do, Lodina Mahama is an institution that must be studied in schools. Because, look, or your exemplar, ma bibiri, kwen susuano. Mame, maybe I will be a Lodina, oma, ye chiao, na mini se bibia be boko. Eti, adona, mi producer, masutile se, the Old Student Association. And Kwame, I wish I unya the particular year, because once you were year groups, send a bay and you nyam send a call that particular year group. And this is a social issue, so we must treat it with all seriousness. But we can confirm, say, that year group now we are trying to get for you. But it's an Old Student Association, though. Ako che wamunkunya. Now, my videos be to support it. I'm more video, move on very well. Eti, han me yadma wuramu laboni. Ha. Okay, ntinkonjane Google on. Na search a beautiful school na my Bruno beat the formula and my friend beat the formula. I mean, Bruno Becker says such a nice one. We are live on Facebook, anyways. Oba na washe amai na yakuya Merrick Derry. I say good afternoon, Otu Darko citizen. Kwaju GH. I say more fire. Na more fire. Very well. Odebani Akama Sheriff. Akumbiade is here. I say good afternoon. I see you, boss. David Seme Cornivo. I say good afternoon, bro. Former road minister is walking around. Is government leaving him because of the toll booth issues? You see, former road minister Krade Amwakwata. You see, that is why I have problems and one thing maybe I sit with the office of the special prosecutor or even the attorney general office. Because Oramwakwata use one authority. I can say free necro through one cabinet meeting. And it was a useless cabinet meeting because minim cabinet meeting a bit could take a decision, such a worthless decision. And we know, say, even if cabinet meeting, ECOSWA, they must take certain approvals from parliament. They didn't go to parliament. From one useless cabinet meeting, worthless cabinet meeting. We a cabinet meeting, one also the paper, the see papers were throw. If you ain't to would be. Do you know how much we have lost as a country? Woefully causing financial loss to the state. Cause so much financial loss to the state without parliamentary approval. Okay, see a map by latitude. That means I keep telling my people, I keep telling my government, hey, it is good we make the roads. Mr. President. It's good, sir. You remember Ghana economy, Ejina Brani. See a directive out there, say, Kwadanu local foods in here, local right, fantastic policy. This is what we are looking out for. It is good so we are to force it. Honorable Siama, Bank of Ghana governor, Mbabwa, na Sidino, Abu Dollar. You guys are doing well. It is good say Ghana for benye sikegu en bottom. It is good say you be kodwaso. Na inflation no eswati no ebe reflect on the food prices in the eka ho. Me no ka say one we do Ghana bebrati omaduane so, omate omanyama so, etrimodemfo ewo krom ha. Bebre politics in tea to say a bim waboso kind. There are a lot of places I want to so not because you're in what are you know, and some of these things that's the truth to the crowd make a trouble. Another done Akufo in 2016. Akufo winning here. Aboso kind for 2 million. Satan Akufo one year see the need dollar ho hey. Akufo do inflation ho hey. Na Akufo do exchange rate ho hey. Aboso kind et 2 million maso. Mazin eto mene maso kumase bra fa laboni neto so the one man person beko me twa baby asia besifi dan ka ta say eteba no say no wanya such a president and his eminent ministers see I say how many months in 10 months no corruption case and no there into mean guarantee say be but even if say scandal craba we pray say men also because as a human institution matter me said that no hey deputy finance minister case one who ask Nabotobo. Relax. Human institution they be with me but say be bampa let's keep it at a minimum. A be a 1 be 2 be we are not praying say BB sense but I'm saying say it is possible because I mean as a human institution here there. Na me ka tia say eti trimoden krofobit aboso kan trimoden krofobit mazin trimoden krofobit kokompe politics no way. Because they see the John Dramani Mahama administration as an alien government, a strange government. I am telling you, sir, some people know. Look, Mokwabo so kind, and maybe Abai Mr. identify your people as well. This thing I keep telling you guys. Identify your people. We said Techiadomo. These guys are helping you. Identify the likes of Techiado, those guys. Now, pinpointing the kind of shops. What Abuso kind, for instance, or Kokompe or Mazin. I'll call on Mwambatin Yamanaso. If possible, crab my first cash, Yama who de Romam, or Bianco on Munkoton Yama. Those other guys who have sense. Look at what this government has done. Daily politics funti, person Martin Yamaso. Send a bear, Omega say inflation about single digit or whatever, but it does not reflect. But Ghana phone in Yansa since how. Yeah. Ghanaians are wise and in those things. So those politics you do, but yeah, call a boni. And you're more a year old student for Nabaso. Fam call a boni. Now you're more old student for Nabaso. But the question is, Kwam, say, baby, sell a boni. And a suku funny be. In Yankonya and Tanaswa. What about Mikrum Yankanduri? What about Mikrum Chereponi? What about Mikrum Machim Sino? What about Kaupe Piase? What about Kotokraba? What about His Royal Majesty Krum, Nairi Krum, Ayana Lugu? No, I'm asking. This is the heart of the city. And it's so sad. Dabio, Mami Bakono, Mami where the freshers at Laboni SHS sits on floors for lessons due to shortage of the it's a way the mirror reports on the can buy. So you see you add face to what happened. Graphic Online was some recently enrolled Form 1 student of Labone Senior High School in Accra sit on the floor, which the rest cram on dining hall benches during lessons. Come on. That's against their basic human right. But anyways, a young Crentina Yehunu, Konkurasi Masa, boys to form a bit at the blocks of there. But I like what the old students of Labone has done. And Kwam, I always say, which particular year group? Because enya bibia na ya ban no. Sometimes see your capacity ya mu aban no. Nyam ka ati ase. Max Darwin. Okay. Me ba cho Fatum ma yen yanku yenim. O dey say e ka sembi na asemu a Max from Marxism wo kan no. Enni. O say oye den entokwa bekoso akoso wiase esa se adwapade no noso enso nipa no aye wo no doso wame maamenchia opening bi Major General Kutia penyinkese pa Major General Kutia teacher no fantastic man, such a great man, Major General Kutia me pacho me chiao na menchia eye DCOP Agojo of National Security. Also fantastic teacher pa UPSC mention because enkamia kwesa say nipa ne doors but the scarcity of resources into the bia na mentime ho aso sorry but we sure say a bit my enkakra. So that is it for a year enuanom a wo a year Labone live on Accra 100.5 FM jumedi ndi citizen show medi ndi nana Otu Darko Apostle kwanso ba na wa share jumedi na man na yakoyenim Kwame on the issue of IGP. Yeah, Kwame Labone case mo na mo raise here answer na me ko IGP.
Labone case no.
Sure. But my many come over so.
Saturday no.
It's a good score.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Won't say Saturday no.
That's right.
O share the mirror.
Mr. Kwame. Abana nyako abro no ma wo ha obedwa. The mirror.
On say omuna e story ne buy.
That's right.
And a story no more details now kind. Grab mom can say our for no clear what Labone secondary school. Labone senior high school.
That's right.
It ya 300 be clear to ya 100 for Dex. So they can mirror fam ma on front page.
Okay.
Let's share inside story.
Muna mu story ni play.
Yeah, share page 3.
Yeah, so.
And now we call on 3 groups.
Okay.
Ghana.
This woman in Ghana.
Yeah, Ghana detectors.
Okay.
Say what you say.
Okay. Now why Gifago no?
Oh, sir, Otia or constituency ya.
And to say be our support to be
yeah, our support.
But my man just say any mandate.
Oh no, crack.
Any mandate. But our support.
When you say who such stories now?
Touching akoma.
More
fire. Now you didn't call on me.
Yes.
We do family.
It is sir. But then we also call on them.
Yeah.
All students now.
More fire.
All students. We call on them. Say almost so in the that's where starting the comedy. And
please, you have forgotten one important person.
Then last person.
More fire. And I'm a trainer.
Malody. Call me yes. Obeko special.
Yeah.
You got proud to. Saturday story na yeah. Colleague ono St. Mary Basic and Junior High School.
Accra FM.
Man Lodiko Chiche and Crano books.
Yeah.
Pen, pencil.
Yeah.
Emma.
This is a movie away from hospitals. What
away
from books?
What yes?
I mean, it's what say anything.
Yes.
Mami Lodina.
Health no wafa health no.
Everybody. Lodina Mahama.
Wafa health no.
Only size.
And then again.
Mami ni size.
Anna Oman Crano almost 20. School children, a man, 20 scholarships, free of charge, from the Lodina Foundation. From Lodina Foundation, Nipane call from the basic to so baby.
One person can this month, your salary couple.
Yes, I think we need to do that.
And a couple
help support the foundation. No, banana. What did they cost NPP?
I didn't know NPP. NPP.
What you attach here? Some more kind.
Attach yesterday.
But attach another.
Say.
attach anyade
attach asere
ayi
a video ho
ese attach kikache fine x na enye kra wo
why na fine x
say we no ambodi but we no amanfo ya ehun nipa kon kan asasem
like seriously
yeah it means say ayi
ready afato no man
was asem attach kan de enye
papa bi aka mi sisi a na ne mo ko to chacha na ye de papa ekosi United Nations samu no United Nations a oh awurade mmerem ne wi ase ya na ade no samba biemu a mo beti motherfucker Ghana for beti motherfucker
presidential way no si na yen say omu wan na ka motherfucker no kan we
wan na ka motherfucker no
Educhumana. Unse Educhum so tena America kakra.
Ana kwa mre Japan. Unse ono se bro for na
ya kakra. Ana Brian so dey also on the
retired. Ana ba mia.
So say nye ba mia.
Enti Kennedy.
Ke omre na ken call for no respond sir.
Ana ken akwa motherfucker.
I don't know.
A response.
But me try Ken on motherfucker. Hey, sorry. You say you're ready.
Ken.
Ah, okay.
I'm here can
Oh, me nim say Ken Japan e kan dia.
Me nye sure so bekasa.
Hey.
But Ken so timi kan me bia.
Oh no, but on about attach anya dia. Campaign e cool running.
Now why then why wanya.
Say.
Na no press obi come motherfucker. NSM no.
O de meje. Can the Japan?
You can say to Sebi.
Yes.
We radio so.
We radio.
Sebi, motherfucker.
Eti
away.
And I may try go na me.
I say no why they responding.
Say you can call for no. Because we wow nya kwesi kwati some my response be pa. Okay. But they can't kind no anga motherfucker wo.
Yesterday.
Where 27th April 2021. It had to do with we I can't say Kise Japan. Who's the Kise Japan? Who did Kise Japan?
Yes.
Say then king aso.
Mate.
Or buy or Ghana web. But me motherfucker no all come. My share
you see on the more serious note, NPP must be serious.
Yes.
On the more serious note. And yes, idea a long holiday for NDC. I'm telling you, a long also a no different veteran NDC equals 16 years.
Yes, 16.
I don't need to be a prophet.
And not just a sinner.
Send your name kono omudi agrandisi be 30 years. A long holiday for NDC.
That's in our share. Say James didn't need any year.
I mean,
nah say NDC no. Say you were
Uncle 4. Oh, your Uncle 4.
Oh, almost 4.
Oh, you're
5.
NDC war.
So they have
NDC war a Julius Debra.
They have
NDC war Sedunki. NDC war Erikopuku. NDC war Haruna Idrisu. NDC war Kujeto Ablakwa. NDC war
Atu Forsen.
NDC war Senator Rollins.
Yes.
We cannot discount that lady.
Of course.
Even Sami Jemfi.
Yes.
Sami Jemfi is a fantastic guy.
Yes.
But just say, ono no any age now. America crowd.
Yes.
America crowd. Or Sami Jemfi wo. A lot of guys.
Yeah.
Papa you acquire boss. Those times. What to say?
A friend saying.
Oh. Wadako. Wadako is a fantastic. Even Hanatete.
No Hanatete.
Oh wow. Na menkas na adam ebu ndi to boy. And this way a vice president. Prof J Nano Pukwajiman.
Bonidini ye.
Professor Jean Nana Her Excellency. Professor Jean Nana Upukwajiman. Eti NDC day after John Mahama.
Yes.
Omo Nkrofo. Omo Nkrofo. Papa. Now wow so hwem de.
Yes. So omo kikambo mu a.
Yeah.
Na say NPP ba na che.
That you na NPP.
Because after Jam
come.
Owieni we uncle bio.
Come let me tell you.
What you say?
NPP is not a serious party.
Yes.
No crapa na yeka no. NPP egu. Say no be
Sina, because uyi Eriko Poku
say.
Uyi Asedun Ketia. Uyi Chief Julius
Debra.
Uyi Haruna Edus.
Uyi Atu Forsen. This a man.
No mo kabom.
Kwame, that be omo kabom. Back pay enough.
Then let me say.
Omo kabom Rollins. Jenna no Pokwa Jeman.
So what you say because Jen will not go again. We here.
That be Makachen someone call. He's not going.
No. On one call.
Mikra Makachen.
Uncle. So what you say? Na we go for 5 years.
Fufu me de mi amambeba.
Hey,
Mama Lodi. Her Excellency Mama Lodina, President of the Republic.
Yes.
What does
that?
Because
on obit matter then.
Mama Lodi do be president health near you.
Health and education.
You have hospital free, health and education. Hey, you know very who you money din. You money din say. Ko kon kitenkete father, you money din.
So what you say? But me I'm praying say Sina, on be kan boom.
And for be kan boom.
Nipa 5 no aye boom.
And you want to come politics you forget. Internal elections.
Yes.
I mean when you
just
to say you to am for say. Omo hwe you no manu antia mu nua. Enye sa a weapon for the opposition.
Yes.
What do you say? Because whoever wins, say Sedun Ketia, say Chief Julius Debra, say Eriko Poku, whoever, still you are within the same party.
Yeah.
Okuju to black wa eboni din.
Ubo ni din.
Me bokuju to black wa. Ana Fifi Kwete.
Yeah, Fifi Kwete.
He's a fantastic guy. Gofo ni nko Fifi Kwete is a fantastic guy.
Who say senior
Ana na no Otu Darko.
Who say
na mo se me fam kwa sem so.
Your presidential material. So what you say
Yeah.
So
Fifi Kwete is a nice guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Ubo didn't say.
Yeah.
Na no to Ubo di.
Yeah.
David.
Come quite honest. Yeah.
NPP gu.
NPP.
Say but respond na wa unia kwesi kwati dia matachi na enye.
Say me na me yom.
Oh, they won't even know.
Oh, I'm doing MPP.
Sina, respond na attach we kwesi kwati dia ma.
Kwesi kwati the response aba. Can response to no be.
Sina wa kan.
Me response. Short response.
Wa kan.
Was it the UN and international community prefer a bold, honest leader to an unrepentant liar?
Sina are sure.
But the Bamia who has zero credibility. Etina kwesi kwati mu nim se Bamia zero credibility na omoto na man za.
We no se kwesi kwati
leadership.
Cancel.
Me yes. And when they join in for the abo mo boy abo.
Because me unse.
Yes.
Ose ba omi aye unrepented liar.
Just or true for no ye na just
on oh no kwesi kwati cannot say that. Kwesi kwati cannot say that. Kwesi kwati cannot say that. Say ba omi aye unrepented liar.
No unrepentant.
Oh
how sounds it? Then about me aka.
So or zero credibility. No. Baumia no credibility.
Obi ono also your chairman of economic management team. Elevi udi kan ka sompe. Ye de ba no waka wanu atum. Uye ya osenyo na.
No, but Sina things say
also moving away from taxation to production. Number the taxes are big.
I think that the National Council have to call Kwesi Kwati.
To what?
So Obefe Baumia or repeated liar.
So they say the free range will be a contest.
I don't say party no.
Baumia is not the leader. Na party na go so almost say no. Asema na ke. MPW who free kwawi, who kwani. Say na una nanum esha MPP nini. Me ochini na kwa me kra me achi kwa na asema na ke. MPP nini? MPP agwa say.
But Sina but no I think say Kwesi Kwati up too far. If truly we no ono an kan dia say Baumia unrepeated liar.
Ebenezer Moktada
just say ono ne tro no
very important but let's say NDC will lose the next election if they don't prosecute and jail NPP criminals. I know said they will do that.
Where's
they will jail them. They will jail them. Yeah.
But sin enye
they will jail them.
Na do chuma sem so kan yi.
Do chuma
say obema onu wini no obey president.
Yes.
And it's when or now catch the MPP delegates. So we near Obama Jubilee as aye MPP.
And na make say
we fair.
Mo say okayampa. ebia na
oh no waka
say omema NPP welfare ako Jubilee House na say do twum na so responsible I don't know former minister of education
former minister of education don't say so why we were abruchi
you know school abruchi no
so almost an omokeka
I'm so school abruchi also no can them
aye
ya kasha na no na guy
ono ne kan
so omema NPP welfare ako Jubilee House
how
now when him the difference between partisanship and governorship
Jubilee House and bank
but the Jubilee House here what the party called Jubilee House
also the party welfare no
called Jubilee House
Jubilee House na same okay omu
constitution if I know nobody says a serious matter
but serious matter
who say agrenya
when say me delegate power me delegate
onka be 20 ano
am 20 ano go be say obebo man no
what am I
say no mo say man to man we motherfucker
on the more serious note NPP for success of Sahin Omoko why pa no what credibility can no correct
okay see na you assess credibility in what way
credibility no integrity
oh yes
they're struggling
yeah I'm struggling
oh let me help you out one after the other
yes.
Bre
Champon I was so west issue
okay one man back home
snit
so okay
snit
so that is it mami from Kwabre Japan
Kwabre Japan na ono the only issue ye betimi de nya no is when obey NPP general secretary
oh that be say no the name say na go barum na mastermind no omi Paul Afoko but ono no worry near say me worry about him near say time any man ko ye need no own up to speak about
yes
and osan so e kata na ni tomba me man
yes minim
because who
say obey about me chief of staff
that's what I'm saying
because baby on
the
so
what so that credibility
so
there and go between na akra the only person no credibility so no mama na nko na yi Adenimu
fantastic
so I don't know credibility but Niska
yes hi
Niska
ana we Kwabre Japan ne faneta utia
okay man
so ka so untia
ana
chairman na educhum so
ayo na me no tell me na ken educhum
yeah ne tensions
o de for educhum na the educhum credibility mpo na what kan kura assign credibility
yes
so the welfare eco Jubilee
House
forget educhum ana yi bufra educhum na yenko yi ho
yenko ba omi anaken
is akatu ana yenko ba omia credibility the bed you
omtu no de
ba omia the bed ana ken Japan
Japan send sense no bebre no
chale NPP ego it's a permanent MPP
we no answer no senior some phone perform
senior Ibrahim Haruna I say NPP did not hear from 2024 defeat and they rush to flag bearer elections next year. I really wonder who their political strategists are. They are basically behaving they are basically behaving like a certain party.
Senior,
whilst in opposition.
My biggest mistake I think so my year is not helping them. Up bottom
approach, you know.
Bottom up approach.
Send the agenda for Bamia, it's obvious.
Because M1
it's obvious.
Yeah, organized party, sir. You start from the scratch. Sir,
who told you said they think said they are winning 2020
how can you
elections?
put who sit down with the KC roof no? As our form. Whoever form no, and not for me, you.
Kwame, one of the political parties are a flag bearer. Unyeska crossing president NPP. Who told you they are winning 2028? What I can't so many say Ombe lose 2028. But they want
okay, so they know said Ombe lose 2028.
NPP knows Ombe lose 2028. But oh, flag bearer.
So 2028.
Oh, Kwame so the way I say. Bamia person tenika.
Okay, I see.
Oh. Now it would just about me being so president 2028. Na kana fo hu adwuma John Mahama e Kwame asema na kana aban bena ye kwedi bronya na cedi timi $1 what be that ye kwedi bronya na inflation at this low level
sina aboso kan for so matinyama so 70%.
Oh omanya ye
yeah
omanya ndabe
etechado na kan
oh fantastic
yeah oso matinyama so
fantastic aboso kan for no anyway so the engine no matinyama
and the fourth be pray food and beverages.
Yeah.
For so omatinyama so.
So. Yeah.